Hey everybody, my name's Lauren and I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday morning. So we have talked about so many topics already and I just want to kind of build on several that we've talked about around taking care of ourselves and making sure we're listening to our bodies and understand what our bodies are going through. And today's topic is on movement. So before you freak out and think that I'm about to tell you to exercise for hours at a time or start going on 5 mile walks, that's not at all what today's about. So if you guys can remember, we talked a lot about cortisol in our first video, the prescribed breathing one, which is a hormone that gets released when our bodies are under stress. And that hormone kind of gets us ready to go into fight mode or runaway mode. And it's just really important for survival. So it's not a bad thing, but too much of it can have a lot of adverse effects. We can start having lower energy, gaining weight, feeling in a lower mood because our cortisol levels are just constantly telling our body we have to run away or fight at any given moment all the time. So movement is a really cool way to give that cortisol and that fight and flight response a place to release some of that energy. I can talk to you kind of quickly about some different styles, like walking, doing something that's intensity for 30 seconds on, a minute on, rest for 30 seconds, a minute. Or even if it's just setting a timer and doing as many push-ups or jumping jacks or bear crawls or whatever, just to get your body moving. This also is important because our minds and our bodies are very connected. So you've probably heard mind-body connection. It's a thing. Our minds are impacted by what our bodies do, and our bodies are impacted by what our minds do. So they really work together. So I would just challenge yourself to, take a few minutes every day to make sure you're moving. Because again, you're giving that stress response somewhere to focus its energy on, which is really good and really helpful for reducing stress later in the day. And it's also helping you relax a little bit and create some connection between your mind and your body. And I don't know about you guys, but I know if I can move around a little bit, it can get me out of my own head and out of my own negative, funky headspace I can get into. So I hope that you just find something that you like doing. I don't do this if you're just gonna do something you hate. Find something you like doing and try to move. And if movement is kind of a new thing for you, start small. Start with 5 minutes and see how it goes. And then maybe when 5 minutes feels too easy, start with 7 or 10. Start small. We can't make any big changes drastically, but lasting change and lasting progress comes in small little baby steps. So get out there today and just move, even if it's just a little bit. And I will look forward to chatting with you on Thursday. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.